What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over the new Whiteflame Torrent Zoh Shia longsword and the build that I created to go with it. We're calling this Whiteflame Reaper. Now, what I love about this build is obviously Whiteflame Torrent. Whiteflame Torrent is such a fun perk, and if you watch my Zoh Shia Charge Blade build video, you'll know that I absolutely love this perk. So, without further ado, let's get into it. To start, we have the Blazing Raphael, which is the Zoh Shia longsword, capped out rarity 8. We have Numinous Crown Beta, Numinous Shroud Beta, also both part of the Zoh Shia armor set. We have Guardian Artful Vambraces Beta, and then Gorcoil Beta, and Gorgreaves Beta with an Exploiter Charm 2 and Corrupted Mantle. Now, the armor is pretty straightforward. This is going to end up being the armor that you see for a lot of different types of builds. It's just that good. You can do so much with it. You can really cap out your stats. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over my decorations. So, to start, on the weapon, we have Razor Sharp and Handicraft. Now, the reason that I opted for Razor Sharp and Handicraft is because these Zoh Shia weapons still don't have a ton of sharpness. They are better than a 1-level sharpness boost ARTIAN weapon, but they're still not amazing. I opted, you know what, let's do Razor Sharp Handicraft, and because of the deco slots, we decided, let's do Critical Boost 3 like normal. Well, instead of having a Critical Jewel 3, we went with the 2 and a 1. Because let's be real, what else are you going to put there? Next up for the helmet, we have a Challenger Charm, a Mighty Charm, and a Recovery Jewel. Now, the reason I opt for a Recovery Jewel here, that way I have Recovery Speed level 2. If you guys are unaware, the Zoh Shia's Pulse, the Super Recovery, is very, very good at keeping you alive if you're trying not to heal. At least, not using potions, that is. So, for me, I opted, you know what, there's only one extra slot, what else could I put here? You could definitely put a Growth Jewel. If your hunts are taking a little longer, you could put a Shockproof Jewel. In my opinion, this is kind of a free slot. You can put whatever you want. I just opted for more recovery, okay? So we have Challenger. What this is giving us is Agitator level 5. We have one Tenderizer here giving us Weakness Exploit level 5. We have 1, 2, 3 Mighty Jewels. Again, this is another one that you can kind of mess around with as you see fit. I really like Maximum Might, especially since Title Update 1, it got a little bit of a buff. Meaning you don't have to sit there and have 100% stamina. Meaning you don't need to use Fulgur Anjanath 2-piece set bonus for the extra stamina gauge anymore. You can do it because it's on a cooldown. If you dodge, you lose the stamina. You have about 2 seconds to get your stamina back up to full. So as long as you're only rolling once and your stamina recovers in time, you will keep max might at all times. So, last but not least, we have obviously 2 Sane Jewels. We're using Antivirus, we're using Gormagala. It's a staple. And lastly, since we're on Longsword, we're doing the EI slashes a lot, Sheath Jewels. Overall, this is my Whiteflame Torrent Longsword Reaper build. We're going to go ahead and go kill Artfeld or something like that. We're going to see what we can do. Let's get to it. Alright, so we have an Artfeld. Artfeld's kind of big. So for me, Artfeld is a fun fight. We're really going to try and focus on the counters. Unfortunately, I can get that there. I definitely thought I had enough time there for that one. This whole build is just about proccing the Whiteflame Torrent. It is a little... Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a little different than your standard meta build, but it's still really, really good. Whiteflame Torrent, in my opinion, the Zoh Shia weapons aren't honestly that much worse than ARTIAN weapons, especially dependent on what ARTIAN weapon you have. Unless it's like a perfect roll, these are just as good, and you're not gonna notice the difference. You're really not. Oh, I didn't have time for the EI slash there. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We get the counter and go into the red gauge. There we go. Get another one. There we go. Now we're cooking on some damage. And you can see, like, I'm not doing an ungodly amount of damage. But I am doing it consistently enough that I'm able to keep my red gauge, and this tempered Arcfell is kind of getting sauced. Go ahead and do the full release. And move back in. We did end up... Oh. We did end up losing our Corrupted Mantle, but that's okay. We're going to see if we can... We'll break that. I definitely should have gotten hit there, in my opinion, but that's fine. Once again, should have gotten hit, in my opinion, but that's okay. We'll get the quick counter. Follow-up counter. Keep just countering. Oh, man. Longsword feels absolutely phenomenal. I really do just love the counterplay and being able to foresight slash everything. And there's just nothing he can do about it. And even here, you see me drop into red and then immediately I can go straight back in. We get hit there, which is a little unfortunate. We're gonna stay on the ground for a moment. Oh, we weren't able to get the counter off in time there. I thought I would. We'll get the opportunity strike. Yeah, you're taking some damage from that. So let's go ahead and pump in some of our own with the standard Crimson Slash 1 combo. Once again, we get hit. I've got some really unfortunately timed Spirit Helm Breakers. That's okay. We're going to break the wound and we're going to go back into our second stage. And just like that, we've got the tail off. Huge. We did get an Arcfell gem from the Plunder, which is nice. Get the counter again. Keep our red gauge high. Once you guys figure out the timing for the counters, it feels just absolutely amazing. So the reason we committed to that attack there was because you actually get hyper armor while you do that. Meaning, even though he was going for that, I continued my combo string, which allowed me to not actually be interrupted. That hyper armor is really, really nice, and I urge you guys to make sure you figure out the timings on it, because honestly, it really helps. We'll follow up with a counter. Oh, we missed our counter that time. Oh, that is real unfortunate. We gotta back up and heal real quick, just so we don't die. Oh, duck with the para. Thank you, my good sir. Well done. And we do have a wound, and we are getting a little low on our sharpness, but you know what? We're doing all right. In fact, we can get this flash pot off. Just like that. Followed up with a shock trap and 2 trank bombs. We won't even need to worry about our sharpness. Guys, I'm gonna be real. Unless you've got a perfect ARTIAN roll, I really don't see why more people aren't interested in the Zoh Shia weapons. That's extra damage from Whiteflame Torrent is just nuts. But without further ado, guys, that is my Whiteflame Torrent, we'll say Reaper build, killing a tempered Arcfell in 4 minutes and 41 seconds. One of my fastest kills so far on a weapon I am not familiar with and recorded for a video. So, that being said, guys, if you liked this video, you liked this build, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Farewell.